If you've been so deeply conditioned into society's ways that you can't see the wood for the trees, sometimes you need these hard-hitting questions of reflection to kind of slap you around the face and take off your rose-tinted glasses or your firm perspective of what you believe life is, and just be willing to question the narrative and say, is this what I think is good? Does this feel right to my spirit? And then you can start aligning with who you're really meant to be. But it is a process. And once you start to do that, the game of life becomes a lot more fun, because once you start to break out of this illusion of what life is and realize that you can be a conscious creator within it, so much begins to change. I was at one point of my life where life was so bleak, I did not want it to continue. I was ready for it to be over and done. And imagine now where I've come to in life. My book is just about to be published with Hay House. I've been on a deep journey of healing and reclaiming my power from all these different places over the years. And I've written a book to help you to do it as well, because I've become so passionate about it, because I know how imprisoned I was in my mind, and I know how bleak life was. And now I've come to a place where I find so much joy in the simplicity, because I dared to ask myself, you know what is it that actually makes you happy? Is it the material stuff? Is it chasing the house? Is it chasing the holiday and the 2.4 kids? Or is it something much more simple than that? Is it just found within that light within and that connection to something greater? Because once you do peel away all of those layers and you come to find that the beauty is just in the very basic simplicity of life, life will never be the same again. And the contentment that you wake up with every day is just well worth asking yourself those uncomfortable questions. So I'm wondering, are you prepared to start asking yourself some uncomfortable questions and start getting to the bottom of who it is that you really are? Just start with some gentle points of self-inquiry. When you start to feel that resistance, ask yourself, what is this resistance trying to tell me? What is this discomfort guiding me towards, where I'm not in alignment with who I'm supposed to be? If I was playing this as a game of life, what lesson can I take? What reward can I take from this challenge? Because when you start to see these challenges as opportunities and this resistance as like little golden nuggets to know yourself more deeply, and you stop thinking, why me, or feeling like a victim in life, and you start to take like radical self-responsibility for looking at these challenges, looking at this pain, questioning it, learning from it, growing from it, and then starting to take actions that, like, if you've been doing something and finding yourself in these patterns of like discomfort and punishing yourself effectively, but like give yourself grace, because you don't always know that you're doing it. You're just in these unquestioned patterns that I've been talking about. But once the illusion starts to lift and you start to challenge these, and I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. It can happen in stages. First stage is awareness. That's illuminating it, shining a light on these ways that we conduct ourselves, and saying, actually, what is all that about? And is there a vulnerability within me that is asking to be seen?